India in details.
Ceasefire, no ceasefire, ceasefire, no ceasefire. What is happening? What kind of country is this? There has been an agreement on a ceasefire, but will Pakistan, once again, backstab India? That is a big question. Despite the advantage, despite its stronger firepower, peace-loving India has given Pakistan a lifeline, but of course, only after a well-deserved and well-delivered bashing to the Pakistani terrorists. Pakistanis are running on the streets again, but this time they are not running in panic. They are actually celebrating. Some Pakistanis, especially the more educated ones, are celebrating because they know that generous India has once again given their country a lifeline. But others are foolishly celebrating, thinking that their country is a military superpower. But what Pakistanis should learn is that a twisted narrative based on lies and propaganda cannot convince everyone. To start with, take a look at this. On the one hand, Pakistan claims that it is so powerful and strong, and then, on the other hand, their own people seem angry or upset with India, because according to them, India invaded a poor country. First of all, India didn't teach Pakistan a lesson because Pakistan is a poor country. It punished Pakistan because Pakistan failed to punish its own terrorists properly. And second, according to the information that I have come across, there was no proper ground invasion. India just pressed some buttons and Pakistani terrorists were neutralized in their homes. I mean, that's their senior journalist. Instead of writing all this nonsense, can you start thanking India for its help in fighting terrorism in your country? It seems that Pakistani media has gone completely crazy as well. Take a look at this. What kind of nonsense is this? Are these people so delusional? Really? Top military experts around the world have noticed how India has decisively punished Pakistan for its state-sponsored terrorist infrastructure. But of course, it clearly seems that the ordinary Pakistanis are still being kept in their own little bubble. Yes, unfortunately, these lies and propaganda continue to deceive the ordinary Pakistanis. I mean, just take a look at the nonsense being spread. A lot of that is their state media's work. Claim about India's power grid. Well, fake news. Claim about India's S-400 system. Fake news. And see, this is their state-sponsored propaganda and not a private channel. And on the other hand, see these contradictory reports. Over here, this Pakistani media outlet clearly reports that it was actually the DGMO of Pakistan who called the DGMO of India. Not only that, Pakistanis also seem so relieved because of this ceasefire that they are thanking the Western players for helping them out. The truth is that if Pakistan violates the ceasefire or if it sends terrorists to India again, India is likely to teach Pakistan a bigger and harsher lesson. Pakistan's government, military or its media can only blind their people, but not the world. As mentioned by the American political scientist Christine Fair, Pakistan sees itself as the only challenger to India's rise, and to challenge India's rise, the primary tools that Pakistan has developed is jihadis under the expanding nuclear umbrella. That mentality, that psyche, seems so disgusting, absolutely disgusting. What a failed state. Perhaps Pakistanis thought that Russia is busy with Ukraine and Israel is busy with Hamas, and that is an opportunity for them to do something spectacular. Perhaps Pakistan foolishly thought that the Waqf issue has upset the Muslim community in India, and it can successfully create a communal disharmony in India. The Bangladesh-India tensions also gave Pakistan some false hope. Probably it also overestimated its own firepower and its Chinese weapons. Is it right to say that by foolishly believing that the tide was going in its favor, the Pahalgam terrorist attack was executed? But Pakistan lost what it wanted to achieve. Its army strength was badly exposed. Its air defense was badly exposed. It has lost water that India was freely sharing with it for decades. It wanted to popularize the Kashmir issue. Instead, the issue of Balochistan's freedom got more popular. And more people got to know about Kashmir's pre-Islamic roots. They got to know about Kashmir's Hindu and indigenous cultural heritage. More people got to know about Kashmir's brutal Islamization. In addition, Operation Sindoor also gave India a valuable opportunity to test its indigenous and foreign weapons. Not only that, India's Muslim officers and senior Muslim politicians bashed Pakistan openly. Indian women, both Muslim and Hindu, punished Pakistan and taught the Pakistani terrorists the real meaning of Sindoor. So what is the lesson for Pakistan? Well, there are many lessons, but one of them is for the Pakistanis with fine-tuned senses. And that lesson is that your biggest enemies are not Hindus. Probably your biggest enemy is the mentality that is making Muslims fight Muslims in Pakistan and elsewhere. Barelvis, Deobandis, Ahmadis, Shias. When will all of you learn how to live in peace? See you again.